Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. Let's find out what's been on the hook. I have been crocheting this weekend, so I wanted to show you what I've come up with. I did a video last Thursday and we talked with Joe about the project bags, and I'm so excited. I have a giveaway for a project bag for next Thursday, so be sure you sign up for that. In the description box I'll put a link to that video, and you must put a comment in that video and be sure to use the keyword. Now for my 10,000 subscriber giveaway, I have another gift, and that is the Persian Tiles throw from Maxim, and the artist there is Janie Crow. I like to give her credit. It's such a beautiful pattern, so well written. And I wanted to just mention that because that video will be down in the description box as well. So be sure to put a comment on that video and be in the running for the beautiful Persian Tiles throw that I'm giving away on Monday the 29th. So be sure you tune in for that. And for the third giveaway, I am going to give away 3 balls of Cotton Fair, and this is the America color. This is very hard to find, and a wonderful subscriber sent these 3 balls to me, and she wanted it to be part of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm going to let this be gift number 3. So we'll have 3 separate gifts for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and the keyword for this will be America. The keyword is America. Be sure to put a comment on this video and you'll be in the running for this. Now, I usually do not talk about giveaways at the very beginning of my show, but for 10,000 subscribers, y'all have made it possible. I'm really excited to be able to provide these 3 gifts. Now, Deborah provided that, and I bought the throw, and Joe contributed that beautiful project bag, and I'll show that to you later in the video. But those are all 3 gifts that are related to my 10,000 subscriber milestone. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Everything that you do to help support my channel, and for buying my patterns in my Etsy shop. So segue right into what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the Millie's lace pattern, and this is on my Etsy shop. It's called Millie's Lace, and the reason I named it that, y'all may know this if you've been watching me for a while, but I had some beautiful yarn, and it's by Vita Lana from Knit Crate. This is Vita Lana, and it is 70% wool, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. It came in a box. I ordered a little extra to make a sweater quantity, and I've never been sorry that I did that. This is so wonderful. I actually have an extra hank, but I'm keeping this for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It may end up in a giveaway, but I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Anyway, this is a very beautiful yarn. It's variegated kind of colors. It's tonal, though. They're all basically the same color, just a little bit lighter and darker. And so I wanted to show this to you because when I crocheted it in this particular pattern that I designed, it came out looking like military fatigues, and so I thought I'll just name it Millie's Lace. And so the military fatigues is what this is named for, and I'll stand up and let you see this. This is a sweater with a lace pattern across the front that is optional to do in the back. I did not do it in the back on this one. I'm wearing a black tank top underneath, and that is necessary with this particular yarn and the size hook that I used, which was a J hook. The reason I did that was to give the sweater plenty of drape. I wanted it to have plenty of drape, and so it does. It's very comfortable and light. The sleeves are almost 3/4. They're just over the elbow, and at the bottom I have used that same design element at the bottom of the sleeve to match the front of the sweater. So this is more of a spring summer sweater. It's wool, but it's also silk and cashmere. It is very, very, very comfortable. I've worn this quite a bit, and I also made it again, and I'll probably wear that on Thursday. So you can see how it looks in a totally different look. So I wanted to show you this and start out the show with what I'm wearing segment. Next on my list is to show you a little project that I made. I actually put a picture of this on Instagram, and I wanted to show this to my YouTube viewers and subscribers. This is a little project that I made for a bunny towel. I showed the towels on a video a couple of videos back. I showed the Easter towels that I had bought, and they are so cute. Let me get one of them. Just very quickly, I bought these, and these were the little bunny towels with the watercolor image, very beautifully artistically done. I love that. And I bought these at Tuesday morning. I thought I bought them at the Dollar Tree, but I bought them at Tuesday morning. And there are 2 towels on here, and each towel is has a bunny on both sides. So this is really you can make 4 oven hanging towels, and I don't know what they're called. I should know that, but I don't know that. But I had another set of towels that I bought as well, and these were the little bunnies with the glasses and the bow in the girl's hair, the glasses on the boy's face. So cute. Also a watercolor design, and I don't know where the artists are. The names are not on here, which is very sad because the artists are very talented here using watercolors to make this image so much more beautifully artistic. Look at that. That is so beautiful. And it's on a plaid background. Now, I was watching Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and she actually was talking about doing towels that you hang on your oven. And I used to have some of these, and I just haven't lately, but I thought I would make one of these. So what I did was I followed her pattern, and I made the top of this little towel. I cut it in half. It's only 1 layer here. I cut it across the top, and then I added this topper to it. And this is again Pamela's pattern that I used right down the middle. It was great. It was easy to do. Now I put a little button on here that says handmade with love, because I was going to give this to my daughter this weekend, and I totally forgot to give it to her. So I might have to ship it off to her, but she was here this weekend with her 3 little boys, and they're just delightful. And I didn't get a lot of crocheting done after they got here, but I did before they came. I did quite a bit. So I'll show you all the other things that I was working on. Anyway, this is the very beautiful towel topper that her pattern is out as a tutorial. It's very easy to follow. I use the tutorial, and I finished this in no time. I mean, this was, a couple hours. I finished it only because I'd never done one before. Now, I used this crochet hook. This is the tiniest one I had. This is I don't know if you can even see that. It's a 1.4 millimeter crochet hook. And to make one of these towels, you have to punch holes in the top and then crochet through the holes. And so that's what I used. I did about every 1/4 inch or every 1/3 of an inch across right here to start, and I crocheted into each one of those holes. And then after that, that takes a little time, and then after that it goes very quickly. Now I used a size 7 clover hook, which is a 4.5 millimeter hook. This is a 4.5 millimeter hook that I used to make the top of this towel. So you might go out there. I'll put a link to her tutorial down in the description box. You can take a look at that. I made this with 24/7 cotton from Lion Brand. This is 100% cotton. It's not super soft, but it really holds up. I made a dishcloth out of this last month, and it looks like brand new. It's the mint color that I used, and I showed that on my channel. But this is amazing yarn. I really like it. It holds up. And so I thought that would be a good choice for this, because obviously she'll have to wash this. So anyway, there's the little towel. I thought it turned out so cute. I really like it. And Pamela, thank you so much for that great tutorial. Now on to some other crochet progress. I've been working on another pattern, and this is for a spring and summer Cardi, and I'm calling it my Summer Cottage Cardi. Really like it, and I'm making it from Comfy Cotton, which is very available. It's by Lion Brand. It is, half and half cotton and acrylic. So it's very, very, very soft. I love this. This is whipped cream. I've talked about this many times. It's a size 3 yarn, and I'm combining that with this, and this is the Dotted Line yarn. And some people have told me that, I know Lion Brand has quit carrying this. Sorry, that's just jumping all over the place. Lion Brand has quit carrying this particular line, and I say that's really a shame because it is absolutely beautiful. And I thought that I had ordered another color that they actually had in stock. They had one color left, and it was you know, some pinks and reds, and I thought that I ordered it, but I think I didn't ever commit to it, so I don't have it. And I may go out and see if I can find it anyway, because in the long run I would just combine this with another yarn. So that's what I've done with this. I've combined the Comfy Cotton and the Dotted Line together, and this is what I've come up with. This is the Summer Cottage Cardi, and obviously it's not finished yet, but it's turning out very nicely. And this is the stitch pattern. It's made front to back, so it's all made in one line. Let me just show you how that looks. Oh wait, I've got it sewn together. I forgot. I forgot I sewed it together last night. So it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. There's the neck right there. So it comes around and comes down the front, and I'm going to put ribbing all around this. So I've cut it over. I haven't really made it very big across the front because I'm going to add ribbing here. So I'll try this on for you maybe Thursday. I'm really not ready for that, but I do have it sewn up on the sides, and I'm getting ready to start the ribbing around the bottom. And it should go very, very quickly. I will probably do a row of double crochet all the way around the sweater, and then I will do the ribbing, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 rows, whatever looks good, and then I will stop. That's another optional part of the pattern that you can use just a short ribbing, or you can use very wide ribbing. I've seen really pretty sweaters like that lately. I guess wide ribbing might be coming back. I don't know. It used to be very popular, then it went out of style, and now it's back in, so who knows. And really, it's up to you. Whatever you think looks best on you. So I'm getting ready to work on this. I really want to move forward on this quickly because it's really a spring cardi. It's not for 90-degree weather, although I guess with a tank under it, you could probably get away with that. And this is also cotton. The dotted, I forgot to tell you, the Dotted Line is 100% acrylic, and it is a size 2. This is very tiny too. It's very, very tiny. Let me show you. Look how tiny that is. It's pretty small. So a 2 and a 3 together might make a bulky. I'm not sure. Really, it does look kind of bulky when you get it up close. You can see that the individual yarns are pretty big when you get them together. And I'm using a size 7.0 millimeter to work on this. So we'll see how it goes. It should be written and available in another week or so, and I'll have that out there because some of my subscribers had asked me when I would have that pattern out, and I've only mentioned it a time or two, so I'm glad you're excited about it. It's the Summer Cottage Cardi, so I will have that out as soon as possible. Now, a little segment about my Persian Tiles throw that I'm working on. Y'all know that I'm making these assembly line octagons, and if you haven't been watching, this is what they look like. This is part of the octagon. It goes out another 3 inches or so all the way around. It's really large, and this is what it looks like up close. There are 3 different colorways, or color combinations I should say, for the octagons. I am on now row 7. I'm really excited. This is row 7 and round 7 I should say. This is round 7 up here. It's just really tiny, but you have to count. So that's an important round, and we want to be sure we get that one right. So I'm still working on this. I have completed maybe 3 of these now, and I have another quite a few to go. But I have laid it out. I know that this color will be next on these, and then that's kind of how I've got it organized so that I know what color I'm going to have and where I'm going to put the color. So that's kind of important, I suppose you could say. This is the other color for round 7 on this particular set of octagons. So I have it on my desk. I work on it when I can. I'm pretty excited about it, as y'all know, and I know y'all are excited to see the progress, because it's kind of fun to watch someone else work through something like this. You may want to buy one, or you might win one in that giveaway, which is next Monday, so don't forget to sign up for it. Also on Thursday, Jo was here, who makes the beautiful custom project bags, and she gave me a beautiful present of a huge project bag, and it was cardinals and music. So beautiful. I'm going to show it again if you didn't see that. This is the bag that she gave me. Look at the beautiful fabric. Cardinals and music were my favorite, and frankly I thought she had forgotten about that, but she hadn't. She was making this all along, and it's so beautiful. It's got a zippered top on it. It's huge. Look how big this is compared to my head. How big this is. A beautiful medallion on there too. I wanted to show you all that. She took all the colors from the fabrics and actually created a medallion out of felt and beads, and she does that for all of her bags actually. This is the back. It's done in the cardinals and music fabric. Oh, it's so gorgeous, just gorgeous. And a black bottom to keep it from showing dirt. Now, inside I have my Persian Tiles throw project, and I know y'all had said you need to put that throw in there, so I did. And let me stand up. I'm going to show you what's in here. These are all the colors that, well, that's falling in there. These are all the colors that are used in the throw, and at a glance I can see where they are. Now I had them in a clear zippered plastic container that they came in, and it was really good. But now I can see all my colors at once. I can select one that I need. I don't have to root through them and move them around too much, because they were becoming loose and the ends were all tangled up. So I'm glad that she did this. It's so sweet, Jo. Thank you so much. And then my completed tiles will go in here, and the instructions are in here. And both of these pockets are vinyl, and so I can see through them. I can find my crochet hooks. It's so awesome. Thank you so much, Jo. This is perfect for a large project, so I am definitely using it for this, and I'm glad to have it all organized here right by my desk. So again, thank you, Jo. What a wonderful gift from a friend. The next segment of my show is about a yarn haul, and I hate to call that yarn haul. It just sounds like you're hauling a truck or something. It's not a yarn haul, it's an acquisition. So this is my yarn acquisition that I made, I guess it was 2 weeks ago when I was out of town. And I found a Tuesday morning, and I went in and I found those cute little bunny towels, and I was just meandering around the store and I saw the yarn. And they had some yarn there. It wasn't a huge section. It was probably about 10 feet wide, and it had some yarns left over from winter, and the prices were very reasonable, I thought. I want to show you a few that I bought, and these, I bought several of each one of these, but I just wanted to show you one of each. This is Ella Ray Chunky Merino Superwash in the colorway Mallow Heather, and it's quite lovely. It's so squishy and soft. And I think it's 100% merino superwash. Yes, it's 100% merino superwash. And it is 136 yards. And I think the weight, it doesn't really say, it just says chunky. So I'm guessing the weight is a 6 or a 7. It's really it's pretty fat. It's fat yarn, but it's really soft. And this would be perfect for a snood, or just a little beret, or a beanie hat, if that's what you like. I'm not a big fan of those, but I do like slouchy hats if in the wintertime. Of course, this is not winter, so I paid $6.99 for each of these. It says retail $14.99. I did go on the web and I found Ella May, and you can buy it at several places, but it is much more expensive than that. And this was $6.99. It was $14 and $15 and $16.99 on the web. So just wanted you to know that Tuesday morning, if you have one of those stores near you, you might check them out for some yarn, because that's where I found this. And I also found another color, and this was $6.99, and this was, well, it's the same price. This is the Campfire Heather Ella Ray in the same type of yarn, but this is a DK yarn. This is a DK. It was the same price, and a very rich red, very squishy, also a little bit less soft than this for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a tiny bit scratchy, but not terribly scratchy. You could make a hat, and you could probably make a scarf out of it too. There are 260 yards on the hank, and it is, like I said, it's 100% merino superwash, so it's all wool. Very, very nice. I found 3 hanks of this. So again, it's Ella. Whoa, let's turn it this way. It's Ella Ray, and very, very nice wool. It seems to be very nicely processed. It's soft, easy on the hands. I don't think it would be hard to crochet with at all. I'm always skeptical about a very, very low price, but I did check this like I did the other. It was $14.99 on the web. So $6.99 at Tuesday morning, and probably an overproduction, or maybe they were just cutting them loose, but this is not a sale price. I think this is the regular price at Tuesday morning. I purchased these 2 at Tuesday morning. Also at Tuesday morning, I found this, and I bought, I believe it was 4 hanks of this, because it was Mirasol, and I've seen the name before. It's 100% llama. Oh man, you talk about soft. That is super soft. 100% llama. Now you're going to pay a lot more for this. This itself was $5.99, and it's a size 4 medium weight, and that's good because I use that for a lot of my projects. The color is sandstone, and it says spun in Peru for Euro yarn, so it is spun in Peru. It is, again, it's llama. Isn't that beautiful? I love the color as well. It's a very neutral color. Would make a wonderful hat. If I could buy a sweater quantity, I probably would, because it is so super soft. It smells like wool. It doesn't smell bad. It smells very, very good. So I also got that at Tuesday morning. Also, I couldn't resist. These are 2 of my favorite colors, yellow and gray together. I've made lots of things. Here's something I made. I have this sitting on my desk. I'm going to make it out of something I'm going to show you here in a minute. But this is the side-to-side sweater in the same colors. No, I love those colors, yellow and gray. And this is what caught my eye. This was superwash merino and bamboo. I almost said bambino. It's superwash merino and bamboo blend. So it's 70% wool, 30% bamboo. And boy, is it soft. It is soft as it can possibly be. Now, it's a size 3, so you need a little bit more for this to make a sweater or something, but this has 290 yards on the cake. 290 yards on the cake. The brand is Queensland. I'm not sure what that is. I didn't look that up, but it looked like a really nice wool and bamboo. It's very, very soft. It's very, very soft, and I bought 3 of these, and the price was $7.99 each. So I spent $24 on this, but I think that's a fair price for a nice sweater. And I won't be making it right away because it's wool and bamboo, but in the fall I might find something that I might want to do with this. So it'll go in my stash, and I consider that a very good buy. I also bought this. This is Classic Shades. I left this out of my group here. It was sitting on my chair. This is Classic Shades by Universal Yarn. It's beautiful colors in there. That just caught my eye. Now, it is not a summer yarn. I won't be making a summer anything out of this. This is made in Turkey, and it is 70% acrylic and 30% wool. And it's still a little bit, it feels like wintertime. And it looks like wintertime in those colors. So I probably won't do anything with this. But again, this is Universal Yarns Classic Shades, and it was $4.50 for 200 yards. So I thought that was fair enough. It's mostly acrylic, but there is 30% wool in here, so that would be nice and warm. And I have 2 balls of this. So I have about 400 yards of it. It looks like it might be for a scarf, a beautiful scarf with lots of detail in it, or a scarf and a hat, something like that. So I couldn't resist it. It was just sitting there, and among all these other bargains, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. So each ball was $4.49, and I bought 2 skeins of this. Moving on to my acquisitions. I go to the Lion Brand website quite often, and I saw this out there. This is the ice cream roving yarn. I'm sure some YouTubers have already reviewed this, but it is quite gorgeous. Look at that. It's really soft, and I couldn't resist. This is the Earl Grey color, so it's all grays and whites, and it's 437 yards on here, so almost 1,000 yards is what I bought. Just bought 2 skeins of it, and it's a size 4, and beautifully done. It looks like it's going to be maybe a little bit stripy, but I don't really mind. I think it's a nice, probably be a quick crochet. It's a size 4, but it's really big. It's a big 4, almost a bulky, I would say. That's approaching a 5 right there. It's big yarn. See, that's big yarn, but I like it. I bought 2 balls of that on the Lion Brand website. Then I was on lovecrafts.com, and I love their King Cole yarn, and I bought this a while back. I may have already shown this to you. This is drifter yarn, and it is a very beautiful soft yarn by King Cole. Let me get it up there. There we go. By King Cole. It's browns and blues, a little bit of white in there. So I don't know if it's stripy yet. I haven't tried it, but this is a DK yarn, 100 grams on the ball, and it is called, the color is Michigan. I may have already talked about that. I don't know if I've shown this or not, but this says super soft double knit drifter yarn by King Cole. Really like King Cole. I've made lots of things from King Cole yarn. So while I was out there, I saw this. This is King Cole Drifter Chunky yarn, and I bought 5 balls of this. I couldn't resist. It's so beautiful. The colorway is Naples. This is 25% cotton and 69% acrylic and a little bit of wool, maybe 15%, 6% wool. So it's got a tiny bit of wool in it, but you can't really feel it. It's mostly a really nice acrylic yarn. So soft, and the color was so beautiful. I really liked the colors because it's really all purples, grays, and a little bit of blue in there as well, and a tiny bit of off-white there. It's just a really nice combination of colors. So I bought 5 balls of that. That's a sweater quantity for me. And then I saw this by Stylecraft. This is Monet type of yarn, I guess. It's half and half acrylic and cotton, and the colorway is Poppy Fields, and it is a beautiful colorway. Look at that, pink and gray. Those are really nice colors together, and some white as well. So it has lots of beautiful colors in it. I don't know if it's stripy or not. I haven't tried it yet, but I really like the Stylecraft line of yarns. And let me show you what else I bought from Lovecraft. I'm not going to take these out of the little organza bags that they come in. Lovecraft sends everything in organza bags, and I reuse these bags as project bags. When I have something I'm just starting out with and I just have 1 skein of yarn and my crochet hook and maybe some notes about what I want to do, I will put it in one of these organza bags, and I can see through it. I can make sure that I don't forget about the project. Now, I went through my crochet calendar for 2021, and there were some projects in there that called for pastel colors, and in a DK weight, and I bought some Stylecraft Special, the double knit. This is really nice. It is just so soft. It reminds me of the same, it reminds me of this from Premier, the anti-pilling that my Persian Tiles is made from. This is a little bit softer though, I have to say, than this, but it's 100% premium acrylic, and there are a lot of yards on here. That's what it kind of struck me. There are 322 yards on each ball, and I didn't think that they cost all that much. I can't remember how much I paid. I don't really keep up with that as much as maybe I should, but I did get quite a few colors. Here are a couple of colors that I got. I'm going to use these for a project that I'm doing for the crochet calendar, and I don't know when it's coming up. I can't remember. I just bought these and I ticked off the colors that I needed, and Stylecraft had all the colors I needed. What's so interesting is these are the same colors. This is parchment here, and this is parchment premium anti-pilling. So those are a little bit different. They're very similar though. They're both the same size yarn. This one's a little bit lighter. This is the Stylecraft. This is a little lighter than this one, but they're both very soft, but I have to hand it to the Premier Anti-Pilling. It is a little bit softer than the Stylecraft, but this is very, very soft as well. So here's some of the colors that I got. This is just a peachy color and a yellow, and those were two of the colors that I needed. Of course, the parchment and the blue, and then some pink and a cream color, a lime color, a dark pink. Well, I think there's 3 shades of pink here. Yeah, 3 shades of pink, a purple color right here on top, and then the green, and then the cream color. So those are all packed up. I'm not going to get all those out, but I wanted to show you those. They're for a project in that calendar, and you know, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But I'm sure I'll find out when I get to that month. I'll know that I have the yarn that I need to make whatever it is that is in the calendar. So I'm excited about that. So this is my acquisitions that I've made over the last couple of weeks. It seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but it'll go into my stash, and everything sort of has a purpose. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this Roving yarn from Lime Brand, the ice cream Roving yarn, but I will do something with it, and it'll probably be in the fall. It sounds like something I might be able to manage maybe after the summertime. So those are my acquisitions for the last few weeks. All right, don't forget our giveaway for April 1st, and that will be the keyword on this video, America, and you'll be in the running for this beautiful Cotton Fair yarn. This is hard to come by, and a beautiful subscriber named Deborah sent this to me. Deborah, you know, I know who you are, and she said she would be okay with me using it in the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm having a giveaway several times in the next couple weeks. This Thursday is the drawing for the project bag by Jo of Jo for Totes, and we talked about this last Thursday when she came to visit, and so beautiful. She has given this to me to give away to one of my wonderful subscribers for the 10,000 subscriber milestone that I finally reached. So I'm so excited. This is a beautiful project bag. Look at this. She has a really nice medallion on here. See that right there? She makes all those by hand, and the beautiful fabrics that she's used in this, so summery and so colorful. And inside are a zipper pocket right here, and also another pocket there made in a very beautiful, distinct fabric that she used on the front. I love that wavy fabric. That just really sets off this bag. So it's got a zipper closing. This is like the deluxe bag that she makes. It's also pockets on each side that you can slip your water bottle in, or your phone, or something else in there, or your crochet hooks, or whatever you want in there. Pockets inside, and a large pocket on the outside as well with a snap closure. See, that's a magnetic snap closure. This is so gorgeous. This will be given away this Thursday, so be sure you go down in the description box if you haven't done that, and click on the video for last Thursday and enter a comment with the keyword, and you'll be in the running for this beautiful project bag by Jo for Totes. Also on Monday, the 29th, will be the giveaway for the Persian Tiles throw. I've been talking about this for ages, so you know what it looks like. It's quite gorgeous, and it's from Mary Maxim. It's a kit that I bought to give away to one of my subscribers. So we will actually pull that name next Monday on the 29th, so be sure that you sign up for that. It's my pleasure to give these away to you. Jo actually contributed the bag, Deborah contributed the yarn, and I contributed the tiles throw, the Persian tiles throw. So this is our gift to you, and thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing my videos. That helps me quite a bit, and for supporting my Etsy shop, which you do very, very well. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll be back on Thursday, and I'll show you some progress that I'm making and a couple other things as well. So please join me then, and let's find out what's on the hook.